Chicago. The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. And it's White with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Hayes. With the drive, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Reeves against White. Over Reeves. And it's White missing. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Now, Giddey. 17 points for him last game against Denver.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line.
Really because of his aggression.
He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Finney-Smith. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
That free throw good from Giddey. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
And both free throws good for Giddey. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Reeves outside. James outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the first one at the line is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And James drills them both.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Dalton Connect third. And, of course, Buzelis.
And both of them are just explosive scorers around the rim, able to get in close, and that's a key to getting high percentage shots.
Here's the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got 8 points.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Lakers with another miss. Chicago leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And it's in there.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Pass to White. High post Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Off target with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Reeves finds Doncic from past the arc, and James gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. He has 7.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Giddey with it. He's got 8. Shoots over Doncic. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Finney-Smith from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for LeBron James. Putting up about 25 points per game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's White. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Advantage in 1 series.
And you know, for Los Angeles, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith has checked in. That's tipped, taken away by Hayes. Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. And here's White. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
A smooth 3-point shot from White, who just had to hit them right back.
Doncic, bounce pass. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's White. The tray. The Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Trains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Giddey. 10 points for him. Driving in.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. And he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers leading by 5. Reeves outside. The shot, no good. White with the defensive effort. Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Giddey.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And that one misses. Los Angeles making a switch here. Connects checked in. And the second free throw, good. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Doncic. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
And it's Doncic missing. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Dosunmu's got his second bucket tonight.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making some changes. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Kobe White. Pass to Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. Hayes with it. Now Smith defending. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Connect. The three-pointer is right on target. Connect's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Here's Giddey. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Back to Hayes. Doncic outside. There's the three. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Buzelis is checked in for Smith. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura, he's checked in for Hayes. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. Jones in the post. Defended by Vincent. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2. The Lakers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And they double up James. Hachimura with a screen on Herter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Jones, the pass to Herter. Pass to Giddey. And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Vincent with it. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. .58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones, no one around him. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Buzelis, defended by Vincent. Jones for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
Here's James. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They finish off the first. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Kevin Herter is out there with Jones. Then it's Collins. Then it's Smith. And it's Buzelis in at the small forward. That's the five out there for the Bulls. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Vincent. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for them.
The Bulls leading. Outside, Jones. Pass to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Collins a screen on Reed. Herter, that's a two-pointer. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. A second chance effort. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 4. Reeves outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Hachimura. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Nikola Vucevic.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Jones. Good on the 13-footer. Jones has got 7 points.
Really not where we normally see Jones operate, but good for him to grow his comfort zone a little.
Vincent the pass to Hachimura. Now Reeves. Last game out he had 14 for 3. Rebound by Smith.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Reeves outside. Back to Vincent. Lakers passing it around. Here's Hachimura. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Collins setting the pick for Jones. Pass to Herter. Smith with a screen on Reeves. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? And they'll keep possession. Collins, good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Hachimura with a screen on Herter. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. No good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jones, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Henson with it. Jones covering. Pass to Vanderbilt. Launches it. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for Dance If you see yourself on the little screen, you know what?
Terry's checked in for Boozhouse. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. Los Angeles on D. It's a 3-point game. Here's Terry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Terry.
On the free throw, no good. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Pass to Vanderbilt. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Collins. Not going to go that time.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Reeves finds James. And Jones pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, Herter with it. Nailed from 3-point land. Herter's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. LA's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to LeBron. Tough shot in close by LeBron.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron's so strong inside.
Jones kicks to Smith. In the corner, Collins with it. Collins setting the pick for Herter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. James with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And here's Herter outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Herter's got 8.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
James a screen on Terry. Reeves against Terry from outside the arc. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Finney-Smith.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second. So he might be heating up.
Back to Jones. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Jones has got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Bulls.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Gannett comes in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Los Angeles trails by 10. Pass to connect. On the wing, James. 11 points in the game. Here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. That's up a 3. They get the rebound. That shot missing. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Buzelis. Still yet to score. Back to White. Pick by Vucevic. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's White missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Over Giddey. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 13.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Vucevic a screen on Doncic. Giddey no good. Los Angeles trails by 8. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. And stolen by Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. That free throw good from Giddey. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. Just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
The Lakers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. Second free throw, no good. Chicago leading by 4. On the wing, Dosunmu. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Hayes. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside, White. Buzella sets a screen for White. And he gets the bucket. White's got 7.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Pass to James. And 101 left to play here in the half. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. He's got 13.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Vucevic down low. Working on Hayes. Count that one. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. Reeves outside. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Good on the triple. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White inside. He's defended by Reeves.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He can't get it to go. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
Taking
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. So for the Lakers right now, Luka Doncic's out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Hayes. And it's James in at power forward.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
James looking it over. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Buzelis. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Dosunmu. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's James, and it's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. That one good for 2. 16 points for Luka Doncic.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Now Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Over in the corner, White. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dosunmu. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's stolen by Buzelis. Dosunmu with it. To the left side wing. White dishes to Vucevic. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Here's Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Reeves. Finney-Smith with it. He's got 9. James, good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Giddey finds White. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Buzelis' shot is good.
Yeah, such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Pass to Reeves. The 3 for Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Kobe White. He's getting around 20 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Doncic against Giddey. Over Doncic. Giddey no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Hayes. Vucevic defending. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Bulls.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Giddey. Doncic with the steal. And here's Hayes. Reeves outside. The 3 from LeBron. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. There's a screen. Here's White. It counts, and the foul. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Yeah, you can see White's confidence continue to grow on shots like these. Just sticking it to the defense.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kobe White, shooting 1.
One shot.
You know, Stan, it is great to see Kobe White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe, as a coach, that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of play.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better.
Here's Giddey. Nice D from Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Oh, Luka taking the bump.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
White against Reeves. Here's Giddey. 21 points in the game. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Out left to the wing. Finney Smith kicks to LeBron. Five to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Bulls have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
On the wing, Reeves. White covering. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to White. Now here's Dosunmu. Offline with his 3. Here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to James. Reeves has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
To the inside, here's White. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. For the lead. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Giddey the pass to White. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Bulls lead.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
LA's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Inside, here's Giddey.
The numbers now for Nikola Vucevic. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. No good on the free throw. Some changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for White. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles trails by 3. Reeves outside. Huerter against James. Right at the free throw line. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Here's Huerter. Bucket is good. Huerter's got 10 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
James finds Doncic. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Chicago leading by 3. Smith in the posts. He's against Vanderbilt.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Out to Doncic for the tie. It's rebounded by Giddey. For Chicago, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
13-5.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And he knocks down the first one. Collins checked in for Chicago. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for LeBron. And both free throws good for Giddey. Los Angeles trails by 5. Doncic looking it over. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Smith kicks to Huerter. Smith sets the pick for Huerter. Beyond the arc. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 27.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. Drives to the hoop, and that one is good. Reeves has got 4 this quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
And here's Jones. He's got 13. Huerter, no good. Reeves against Giddey. Gannett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And the first one drops. Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
1:41 left to play in the third. Here's Jones. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Jones has got 15.
Jones gutting it out in close.
Now Vincent. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hachimura.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here is the 2K leaderboard in the season's second half. These teams have been really passing the ball well. Number 5, the Bulls.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
First one falls for him.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Carter. And so Jones nails both of them.
Well, you like the passion Jones steps on the floor with, especially for being so undersized.
Pass to Hachimura. Now Vincent from deep bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside, Jones. It's deflected. Now here's Vanderbilt. Nothing on the board. Pass to Hachimura. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Herter with it. He's got 10. Pass to Smith. Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 3. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for Chicago. A terrific quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Chicago leading by 3. Zach Collins is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Phillips in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Jones looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The quickness of Jones, a challenge for the defense.
Pass to James. Finney Smith with it. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Jones. And that one drops for him. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
I know Jones would love to score like this every night. He always has that intensity to his game.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Finney Smith finds Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. And here's James outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Jones with it. He's picked up by James. Jones, no luck. LA's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
Team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls. Number 44, Patrick Williams.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Bulls making a change here. Carter's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls. Number 5.
James against Smith. And they double up LeBron. Knocked away. Shot clock at 5 to take the lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Kicks it out to Jones. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. And now here comes Collins leading the break. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Chicago leading by 3. Herter kicks to Carter. From deep, Collins. And rebounded by Connect.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
For the away team, Jared Vanderbilt taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Hachimura, he's checked in for Connect. Vanderbilt hits them both. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Jones. Pass to Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Carter against James. Hachimura setting the pick for James. The offensive rebound and the rejection by Smith. Herter with it, working on Finney Smith.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls,
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Javon Carter. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes, he's checked in for Hachimura. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Shake Milton in for Gabe Vincent. And Herter drops them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. James, the bounce pass.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Shooting for the away team, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. The Bulls leading by 5. And White kicks to Jones. Pass to Collins. Now here's Herter. Finney-Smith defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 24 points.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
Connect sets a screen for Goodwin. Pass to Finney-Smith. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. James against Smith. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 11 in the second half. Jones with it. Working on Hayes.
Well, defensively, you have to be careful about fouling Jones. He's a high percentage free throw shooter.
17 foul. At the line for 2, Trey Jones.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Dosunmu comes in for Jalen Smith. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Kevin Herter. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Goodwin. Good on both.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Reeves outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Sinks the triple. Vanderbilt's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Now here's Dosunmu. Vanderbilt defending. It's good. And now just a 3-point Chicago lead.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
White against Reeves. Pass to Doncic over Jones. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got his 8th assist here tonight. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's White. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Vanderbilt with it. Defended by Giddey. Vanderbilt misses. The Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Jones against Doncic. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Pass to Hayes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
The three. And it's Vucevic missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Connect, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Buzelis. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles trails by 4. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
James checked in for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Connect. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
At the line for 2, Buzelis.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Buzelis.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, but the main thing is the 2-possession lead is secure.
And here is LeBron. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. They get it back. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 1, Nikola Vucevic.
And that one misses.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Here's LeBron. Yes, and the foul. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
LeBron James shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. Chicago leading by 5. Giddey the pass to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Pass to Vucevic. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic outside. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
LA's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Reeves. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Here's Doncic. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Giddey. Lock at 6. Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Doncic. Los Angeles trails by 4. The 3, and the 3 ball is good. Finney-Smith's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Lakers. Doncic against Giddey. Here's Vucevic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 51%. Really solid. Pass to Doncic to take the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Over Hayes, and Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Doncic. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Free throw drops for him.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
You see yourself on the screen. You should. That's good for all
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Buzelis. On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Doncic. Vucevic down low. Working on Hayes.
Big Vooch with a big bucket. That is clutch.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for the ball, Ayo Victor. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Reeves outside. Over White. Los Angeles with another miss. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So the Bulls win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective